Hi again. Welcome back to another voyage of the vintage fish sleigh. Today I have a few Christmas items because I wanted to make sure that you knew that I did the challenge and I did go out of my comfort zone and I went to an area that I normally don't go to. I don't have a lot of Christmas and most of it's not vintage. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I have, I don't believe he's vintage. I don't know. And I'm not too sure. He's a little teapot, but he is just for decorations. Just for decorations. I didn't think he was vintage when I picked him up. He could possibly be. It's Papel. I did not look that up. I should have. But it's not greatly made because when I washed him, and this is why I don't think you should use him, I think he's just for decoration, some of this paint on top, I guess that's where the tape was on, started coming off. Also around here, there are a few little chips. I knew there was one, but there's this one, there's a little chip here, there's a little chip back here. I think if you got a little bit of paint and covered that up, if you had some paint, and there's one back here as well. So I didn't do a great pickup with this. Probably not my best bet. But anyway, if you wanted him, I don't think that, I still think that somebody that likes to collect would have a little bit of paint and could fix him up and they know that they would just use him for decoration. I still think $9.99 would be a good deal for him, especially if you get your 30% discounts. Remember, subscribe, like, share, 30% discount. Easy breezy. Now, I don't know if he's vintage or not. He kind of looks like he is. There's no markings, but his little face is what makes me believe he might be, because the way it's painted, everything here is like real smooth except the handle, and his face is more kind of like chalky. Anyway, he's really cute, and there's his handle, and there's a little paint coming off of the handle here. But he's cute. He looked vintage to me. I just picked him up, so I would say $5.99. And remember, your discount. Okay, this right here I know is not vintage, but I think it's very cute. I like this. I'm not a big Christmas decor fan, but I love the snowman. And look here, there's his little hat right there on top. And it comes off, so you could put candy or your Christmas money. Yeah, what do you think about that? I like it. And it's also like textured, so it's like 3D. And right here there's some little like snowflakes, and they've got a little texture on them as well. But it's really pretty, and this brown is a really pretty color that you don't always see at Christmas. So if you get tired of seeing green and red all the time, this one's really pretty. And I'm thinking about, probably $7.99. Okay, moving right along. This one is really pretty. This one is vintage. It's a candy dish. It's got frosted glass here. This is plastic. It's a real sturdy plastic handle, and you can see how it's put on here right here. This is from Mikasa. I've been seeing that name a lot. Mikasa's around in, I think, the 70s. Now, I don't know if you can see the scene very well, but here is, can you see him? Here's Santa. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Here's Santa and the reindeer. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, and then there's All-Star, and there's no Rudolph. So that's probably why he's not going anywhere, because Rudolph has to lead the sleigh. He's not there, so they get to sit in the candy dish. There's 3 little feet to help it hold it up. You don't have to put candy in here if you're one of those anti-candy people, which I don't understand you. But you could put potpourri in here. You could put, marbles, in case you're losing your marbles and you don't have anywhere to put them. And I think this is pretty enough. You could keep it out all year around. You could hang your Christmas lights all year long. Whatever. I think it's totally cute. Who asked me though, right? Right. All right, next thing. Remember last video we talked about crystal? This sucker right here. This is from the 1980s. I think it's called St. George. It's crystal. This sucker is heavy. I promise you, this, compared to this is probably at least twice as heavy. This is probably close to a pound. I'll bet you this is 2 pounds. I didn't put it on the scale. I should have. But it's a little sleigh. And you can put candy in here. You can put your nuts. Yeah. Because sometimes those are roaming around in your head too. You could put potpourri. You could put, you know, school supplies. Guys can never have enough school supplies and they don't know where they are. Put them in your sleigh and you're going to know where they are. This is heavy. It's crystal. Remember why we talked about crystal and why it's more expensive? Because it's better made, blah, 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 blah. So I was happy. This was the first piece of crystal I found, and then I found the red ones yesterday. So cool, cool, cool. Okay, next thing. Oh, I have 2 more things. I have angel. Both of them are angels. Look at her. I absolutely did not look this one up. I don't even think I looked at it. It's made in China, so I don't think it's very vintage. She is beautiful. Look at her. I really like her. She's got this, and there's not anywhere where you could put a candle in there, so don't think you could put a candle in there or anything. I guess if you melted it, stuck it in there, I mean, people can do whatever they want to with it, but she's really pretty. Only thing is, I got excited, and where is it? Right here on the back. You cannot even see it. You have to feel it with your fingers. She has been broken in here and glued back together. Whoever did it did a good job, but I didn't do the finger test well enough, and there she is. So I was going to say $19.99, but since she's got those little cracks, we're going to say $12.99. I think she's still a beautiful collection for somebody, and the little cracks are in the back. You cannot see them. If I didn't tell you were there, that they were there, unless you started really looking or you did the finger, you wouldn't find them because you just don't see them. Okay, last one is also another angel, and she's called the Kissing Angels. And there's supposed to be 2 of them, and there was another one, but he had broken his wings, and we didn't want to pick him up. But look how cute she is. I don't know what year she is. She has some holly with the little berries, and these are a 3D. This is more of that chalky ceramic. It's very, very pretty. Her hair kind of she has golden hair, but she has a little bit of strawberry blonde going in it, and she has her little halo, and she is kissing. I don't think she really has to have her friend with her. I think they look cute together, but maybe she's waiting for somebody else. She was made in Mexico, and there's some marks down there. Shame on me, I did not look that up, but she is made in Mexico. And she does not have any scratches or any chips that I saw. And she's very, very, very pretty. So by herself, I'm going to put her for $15.99. And let's see, she's a little bit bigger than my hand, so she's probably a good, 12 inches. Let's see. No, maybe about 10 inches. So my arm is about 12 inches, almost 12 inches. So about 10 inches. She's about 10 inches tall. And I think the other angel is a little bit taller. The other angel is she's probably a good, she may be 11 inches. Anyway, so that's the haul I have. That's the things that I found in Christmas. I think that I will continue to look in Christmas, but I am going to steer clear of these guys. Like I said, I still think he's cute. It just says something would be there. Oh, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. But anyway, you would have to... This is not something I would want to pick up anymore. And I would rather have stuff that I, can find the names of. But she's a beauty. This is from Marquesa. It wasn't marked, but I looked it up. Okay, so I did my research. I said, I know this is frosted glass. I know that this is like a basket, and this is a Santa with a sleigh. And so I put those keywords in there, and this came up. So not that bad, right? Also, remember to look on the links below. Go to my eBay store. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Go to my, check out my Instagram page. Always have cool stuff going on. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me, and have a great day. Bye.